Look, before we go, and make sure you're sitting down for this, New South Wales politicians have been granted almost $1 million a year worth of extra work perks, while thousands are in lockdown and forced out of work. Great stuff, Gladys. I thought we were all in this together. Absolute rubbish. We're being treated as mugs by Berejiklian and her ministers as they pontificate on us daily from a privileged position. The state's 135 MPs will be given a total of an extra $1 million a year in new allowances, including more money for, you like this, chauffeurs, charter flights and meals. And the increase brings the total cost of New South Wales politicians' entitlements to nearly $26 million, which is an average of almost $200,000 per parliamentarian. Remember, these entitlements are on top of their pay packet. These ministers have 2 drivers each, one for the morning, one for the afternoon. And here's this Kerry Chant today wondering why people were motivated to take to the streets at the weekend. And get this, training costs are covered to the tune of $1,530 a year for the politicians and $510 for each of their full-time staff, which goes towards lessons in community engagement, graphic design, media skills training, writing reports and public speaking. Yep, you are paying for politicians to learn how to public speak and write papers. Sick joke? Any word from Berejiklian that these increases will be scrapped? Not a syllable, while millions are going without. Paul on the Alan Jones Australia Facebook got it right when he said today of the Berejiklian government, and I quote, "They've lost control of the situation and are looking for excuses for their shortfalls. When you have ministers addressing the public as buffheads, it clearly shows the lack of respect. Don't forget you are public servants and our taxes pay for your jobs. Come election day, you will be punished," unquote. Well, Gladys has a majority of 1. There are thousands of Pauls out there, and to her ministers, Barilaro, Perrottet, Keane, Tudhope, Harwin, Speakman, Hazard, Stokes, Dominello, Pavey, Taylor, Constance, Mitchell, Elliott, Ayres, Roberts, Hancock, Lee, Marshall and others. I hope you're all enjoying your chauffeurs while they last, because the voters are waiting. Which brings me to the thought for the night, which applies to the Berejiklian government. As long as greed is stronger than compassion, there will always be suffering.